Hello everyone, welcome back to another plan with me. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this plan with me for this week of I think it's the 20th of September to the 26th of September. For this week I used a kit by Sadies stickers, and it is it's Lilac something. I'm so sorry, I don't know the name of it off by heart. But she will still have it in her shop, and it is an absolutely beautiful kit. It's full of, oh sorry, I'm just going to move this down a bit. Hopefully you can still hear me okay. It's got these beautiful purples and blues and pinks throughout, and my absolute favourite sticker of all of the 4 boxes is a bit of a sort of piano piece. It's a really, really pretty box. And I personally love hydrangeas. They're my favourite flower, and the flowers in this, although I'm not sure they're the shape of hydrangeas, so they might not actually be hydrangeas, but it's a very, very similar flower shape. So this kit absolutely spoke to my soul, and I absolutely loved using it. It's beautiful on the page, so very, very pleased I picked up this kit. So this week was a bit of a heavy week. It was a week where my husband's grandma actually passed away, or it was the week after she had passed away, so they were preparing for the funeral. I didn't film the trying to figure out where it is now. I didn't film the plan with me where she passed away because it felt a bit too just felt a bit too much, I think, for that week. But this was the week of her funeral, so a lot was going on. A lot of emotions were running high, and I didn't feel 100% anyway. I'm extremely tired all of the time at the moment, as I'm sure those of you who have watched a few of these plan with me are already aware of. I think I must just be naturally very tired all of the time. No matter what I do, start going to bed earlier, going to bed later, waking up earlier or sleeping later in the morning. I've changed my diet. My working hours have recently changed. I've changed my commute. I don't know what it is. So I guess I'm just naturally predisposed to be tired all of the time. So yeah, you'll see me writing that I'm tired a few times this week, and a few early nights as well, which is no surprise really when it comes to me. So you'll see at the time that I laid my date covers, first of all, I'm not too sure that I filmed me putting in the actual dates. I did put dates on, and I also ended up, I don't remember who I saw doing it, so I'm sorry that I can't give the credit to the person that actually saw do it. But I remember seeing someone do garlands across the top. I don't know if they're called garlands, but you'll see them in a minute. I do this every single time. I can't remember what the word is every time I try and think of it. But the sort of swooping draped things, I decided that I wanted some of those across the top because I don't use rose gold very often, even though most of my 4 kits are rose gold, so I will be using a lot of rose gold. But at the time, most of my kits throughout the summer were gold, so I just wanted to use some rose gold to decorate it and amp up the foil within the kit. So you'll see that just appear all of a sudden very soon. I just decided that I wanted to do it. I don't know why I didn't do it at the start, but I didn't, so there we go. So I've pulled in a fair few things. So the September script at the top of the page is from Rose Coloured Days, and then everything in the base of the kit that you saw me lay down at the beginning is all from the kit. So we've got the full box. I've used headers in the sidebar, the habit trackers, and the checklist is all from the kit. And then I think all of the garlands that you'll see in a minute along the top are from Sadie stickers and my spoiled planner. And then I've used a tiny little sparkle sticker from Honey Inked as well, just to kind of finish it off because it seemed a bit unfinished, just leaving the garland hanging there suspended in midair. So I put one of those down as well. So on Monday, I was actually off sick. I really did not feel well at all, and there was no way I was going to be able to get to work and sit behind my desk and try and actually do anything all day. So I took the day off sick, and I used some half dividers from Sadie's stickers to just put a couple of edges on the box there just to kind of foil it up a bit. Again, couldn't really do anything, so I slept almost all day, and I used a little sticker from Miss and Meow to mark that, just the eye mask. And then further down, I watched a fair few videos on YouTube just to relax, so I used an icon from By Thaowie for that. And then at the bottom I put down that I had an early night, and I just used a massive florally leafy foil sticker from Honey Inked for that, along with a pillow from Miss and Meow. So then on Tuesday, what you're seeing me do here, just to look at what's actually going on the camera, I really love that square box behind a foil square box. I will say, I've said it before and I'll say it again, it is from, I've picked that up from Plan, sorry, I tried to speak too fast there. I can't remember what spread it was, so apologies, I don't remember which spread I saw her do it in, but I absolutely loved it, so I've been doing it all of the time whenever I have these square boxes in my kits. So thoroughly enjoying that. Thank you, Lauren, again for the inspiration. Then I'm just marking my bubble bath. I got some new protein powders and another early night. So then at the top of Wednesday, that's another Plan inspiration of just using a thick strip of washi and then putting a fancy box over it, essentially. And I really like how that came out as well. I thought that was really pretty. It fills the space because I didn't have a whole lot going on this week, with the funeral being the main thing we were kind of gearing up for. So it was nice to kind of fill the space with something that had a bit more behind it, really. Then I've got another Honey Inked Flourish down there, another bubble bath. Loved my bubble baths this week, apparently. I think I had 3 of them, yeah. And then Lewis had some training in the evening, so I had the evening to myself to do whatever I wanted. And I think I obviously had my bubble bath and I played my computer games. So yeah, it's just nice to have a rest when we knew what was going to hit us the next day. So on Thursday, we left for my husband's family on Thursday morning. So we drove down, and it was actually quite stressful because he's recently got an electric car and we hadn't tried to do a long drive before in it, and it is advertised as a 250-mile range, and from us, I think in total it should be about 160, about 150, 160-mile range to go to their house and back. So we should have been fine, but we used more battery than we thought we would. And it was quite a stressful drive, to be honest, trying to make sure we kept our consumption low and figure out how to cheat the system of using an electric car. So then I used a fancy box from Olive Paper Co. to mark the funeral itself, and there was such a beautiful bunch of flowers in the deco that came with the kit. I just thought that was perfect for marking the funeral, because I only would have used a white Stationery sticker for that anyway, so I figured since I was going to use a bunch of flowers, I may as well use the one that came in the kit. So that was lovely. And then we had the wake after, which was also lovely but exhausting for my husband to try and talk to people, while his family is going through all of that is exhausting. So it was a very long day. But yeah, it was important to do that. And then we went to see one of his other grandparents on our way home. And we were home very, very late, considering the exhaustion of the day. And that we had to go to work the next day was probably a bad choice on our parts, but neither of us have any holiday left to take. Otherwise, we definitely would have taken the Friday. So then, no surprise to anyone, on the Friday, I've just marked that I was so tired. And then as soon as we both got home from work, we both just collapsed and fell asleep straight away. So it's definitely needed to have that sleep. And I've just marked that with a white Stationery sticker. In fact, sorry, I haven't for some reason kept up with the stickers at all, but all of the icons, once again, are from Miss and Meow and Crafts by Thaowie and white Stationery. The only one that stands out to me as different this week is when I marked off sick on Monday, I used a girl from Fox and Pip. But that's the only one that I can see off the top of my head. Oh, and there's the computer that I used on Wednesday is from Harriet Wright Designs. So then moving on to Saturday, it was a much lighter day. So I picked up my friend. I slept in very late, but I didn't have the space to mark it. Then I picked up my friend in the afternoon and she did my makeup and we got dressed together and it was really nice. She really enjoyed being able to do that and I had a great time. Love having my makeup done because I'm not very good at it myself and don't really wear makeup, so that was a nice change. And then we went to one of our other friends for dinner and she cooked for us. She made like a halloumi and bean stew or something, and it was absolutely delicious, and we had it with garlic bread. It was really, really, really good. And then we went for cocktails, and that's something that's been on my bucket list for a very long time, is just going for cocktails with the girls. So I was absolutely in my element, and we went to a couple of really smart cocktail bars and just had an absolute whale of a time. I did get very, very drunk. We decided at the end of the evening that a shot would be a great way to round off the evening, and it was not. That just pushed us over the edge into very, very, very drunk. But hey ho, not expected to make good decisions in that condition. So yeah, Saturday was wonderful, and then Sunday was so chilled. So I went to walk the dogs, not my dogs, unfortunately, but my friend has a friend who has 2 dogs, and she was due to take them for a walk, so I joined her after having another nice lie-in. Me and my husband just picked up a Subway on the way home, which was really nice because I needed some heavier food for that day because I hadn't eaten anything until that point. Then I had yet another bubble bath, and then we got really addicted to a show called Vigil. I highly recommend it to anyone. It's on BBC. Absolutely excellent TV show, so we watched it all in one day. So that is everything that's left over, and thank you again for watching. Bye.